So now Mahendra Gandham, he has shared his portfolio, and I've opened his website, and right at the beginning, like you can see how well organized this is. I would say this is even better than my own website, to be very, very honest. And you can see like right at the beginning, you can see that there's his name. It's his his interest, area of interest. He's a software developer, and he has given a small description that what is who is Mahindra Gandham, right? Then at the very bottom, he has multiple links. I really, really genuinely like that, he has put in GitHub, because this now directly communicates to me that Mahindra is a software developer, right? He has written it over here, and this is an action pointer. All these other parts, I like it that, he's kept this professional. So this first page itself, even without Mahindra speaking to me, I can make out that, this is a professional website. The colors are good. It's a very, I like the logo as well. It gives a very coding type of feel. He's put out like organized everything properly. There are tabs, education projects, open source, contact me. But once I do this, the natural progression for me would be to first open his GitHub profile. And this profile is also really well organized. You can see it visually, it is looking extremely beautiful. And he's made a couple of games as well, and he's quite active in terms of his contribution as well. So all of these things like genuinely matter. Like now I can say that I can take a look at his repositories. I go over here, and he's worked on a couple of repositories. Most of them are public. So whenever you're creating a GitHub portfolio, uh, ensure that it is a public profile, so that other potential employees can take a look at your source code. So I'll just pick up one random thing, matrix quest. All right, I'll just open this, and I can see that there are these folders. I can open any random script as well, and once I open this script, I'll be able to read through the code. Now I also like um, one fact that Mahindra has modularized a lot of things. So you can see that when I open this doors script, all right, you can see the script is this one small module is extremely small. Obviously these are the granular details that your employer will look at. How do you write a code, how are you organizing it? So Mahindra, like genuinely, like I appreciate your portfolio, and this is a very good example of a good portfolio, guys. You can learn a lot from the way that and just looking at this, a potential employer will be like, okay, this guy is serious about what he's doing, right? And I'm pretty sure like the code will also be modular. It has been written in such a fashion that it is readable. And right when I'm looking at this code, I can read, and I can, understand what he's trying to build. So good work on the code organization. Great work on the GitHub profile. It's a beautiful GitHub profile. You can see there are a couple of achievements also that have been mentioned over here. And overall, the overview of the GitHub profile is also very well made. He has also added his social media profiles over here on GitHub. So just all of these things genuinely matter, right? And coming back to his website, if we scroll down a bit, he has given further information. It's a very good functional website that you've created. So, kudos to you on that. A really good profile. He's talked a little bit of game development. He knows Unity and C Sharp, Linux administration. And we go ahead. This is the homepage. Then he has an education section as well. So now I know exactly who is Mahindra, right? I know that he has worked on a couple of projects. Then I know his qualifications. Then I know over here I can find the projects that he's worked on. This is, I believe, kind of linked to his GitHub profile. So if I click over here, this will again lead me to my to his GitHub. Uh, then we go to open source. So he's kind of bifurcated what are his issue distribution and pull request distribution, which is something which is pretty cool. And last but not the least, contact me. Contact page is very important. And you can see that he is also put in a see my resume. So once I click on this resume, I'll be able to open up his portfolio, his resume page. And the resume is also like very well organized. I would say that, it has all the information that you need. So Mahindra, like genuinely really good work on that. I thank you for showing your portfolio to us. This is an example of an excellent portfolio. And just looking at the website itself, the landing page itself, I was dead sure uh, that this is going to be an amazing portfolio. Yeah, and you know what? It takes less than 10 seconds for an employer or a potential, a hiring manager to see whether or not your portfolio or your profile is worth pursuing. So good job. Round of applause to you on that part, Mahindra, and I wish you all the best.
Gotta get it all, never slip through my fingers.